Pleasantries, everyone. My name is Sean Almeda, and this is my C portfolio for the child and adolescent learner and learning principles. So, without further ado, let me unveil my prized possession, or what I like to say is what I have experienced with this course. So, before we proceed, I would like to first talk about myself. It's just a short intro and a short info about me. Okay, so my full name is Sean Gabriel G. Almeda. I'm 19 years of age, almost 20 actually, this up and coming August 20, and my height is 5'6". So I don't really know what's my real height. People say I'm 5'7", people say I'm 5'8", people say I'm 5'5", and lastly people say I'm 5'6". So I just took 5'6" as my normal height since I don't have a real height determiner actually. So yeah. Next, my pronouns are he and him. Obviously. Next is my sign or my horoscope is Leo. For those Leo guys, come on, bring it in, guys. Next, I live in Kupang, Muntinlupa City. Okay, so that's enough about me. Let's start with the real project. Okay, so this is CALLP or Child, Adult, and Adolescent Learner and Learning Principle. This is by our Sir D. Dumrique. This course focuses on child and adolescent development with emphasis on current research and theory on biological, linguistic, cognitive, social, and emotional dimensions of development. There are three requirements for this. First, we have the group video presentations, which I'll show in a bit. Next, we have Grow. Grow is our graded, recorded online worksheet. So I can't show you since it's not allowed. And lastly, we have our C portfolio, which is this that I'm doing right now. So uh, since I've covered the basics, let's move on to our first part of the presentation, which is group video presentation. So these are my co-members, Julius Cassis, Baby Princess Cristobal, Rosalind Bolandrina, Rowan Billones, and Sarah Adante. So yeah, these are my group members, which I had worked with from lessons 1 to 9. So yeah, we always had this video presentations, which I'll show in a bit. We Our group leader, Mr. Julius Casas, always hands out the parts, always hands out whether we should be in the major takeaways or we should be in the practical applications of which. And yeah, so let's go proceed to lesson 1, 2, and 3. So as you can see, these are screenshots of the video that we have made, and as you can see my face looks like it's really determined to to really report whatever it is that I'm reporting, which I know of course. But as you know, this first lesson we only have three reporters, which is me, Baby Prince Cristobal, and Mr. Julius Casas. The other three members were gladly helping us with the video editing and also with the information that we should also tell within our presentation. Also, the other groups had great presentations, but I'm focusing on our presentation, so I won't give much of emphasis on others. But yeah, this lesson 1, 2, and 3 are all of our lessons. Next we have lesson 4 and 5. So yeah, we're now going for broadcast. I didn't screenshot uh, every reporter since I didn't have any room for the presentation, but I'm sure I did. I didn't have the time to edit this very well, but at least here I am. So, we had like a radio presentation. As you can see, this is my face. I'm not really well, not really great of quality, but still, I presented very well together with my group mates. Next, we went for a different team which is Mario. So if you know Mario, guys, it's this game that I know people from the 2000s to the present know because of its wide range of uh, games like Mario Kart, Luigi, and all sorts of that. So yeah, all of us had like this green and red outfit played out because we're going for Luigi and Mario theme. Yeah. And lastly, we have lesson 8 and 9, which is now Harry Potter themed. I suggested this to my group mates since we have all the time we needed to do our best within this last presentation. And as you can see, my face is really working hard to explain what I had, like practical applications for that. Next, so yeah, that's all there is for lesson 8 and 9. Next, we have, yeah, afterwards, I will now discuss uh, the video that I think should be watched by many, which should be also uh, watched by future educators out there. Okay, so this is in brief the signs of neglect. The YouTube link is now pasted at the bottom, so yeah, you can watch that. But according to this, early neglection from child may have a big impact towards the child's performance in the near future, which is why I've made an acronym for you guys to do or like to understand. So here is the acronym. I call it DEN. So DEN stands for develop, engage, and nurture. Develop. Let the child develop on his or her own so that they can grow independently. Uh, Growing independently may be a big of an issue for other parents or like educators because sometimes we really need to help or guide the students or kids for their future, but having them to having them develop on their own, but also helping them in obstacles that they can surpass will really help them out in being independent and not being like sticking to other educators, like other teachers or other people around them, like being socially dependent, being de- in all aspects of dependency. Okay, next we have engage. Engage the child with care and make them feel that we are there for them always. So yeah, engage like uh as we let them develop, we also need to engage them uh on front. Like we really need to do 1v1 because even though they're growing independently by themselves, we need to give the child the assurance or like the validation that they need, like their emotions are valid, their opinions are valid, their knowledge on some stuff or like on what they suggest needs to be validated because sometimes validation is really needed for a child to grow independently, like they feel belonged with someone, they feel really connected with you or their parents. And lastly, we have nurture. Nurture. Let our students nurture their gift in ways that they can express to everyone. So if I myself is really gifted in music, I want I want my teacher to help me express my talent or my gift per se in ways that I can present myself in a way that people will understand. Like if I say, okay, guys, let's have a talent show for our recitation. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you feel is necessary to express what you can for your certain topic. Okay, so for example, if my topic is about math, then I'll sing about math, like 1 plus 1 equals 2, like that. It's kind of cringy, I know. So let's move on. Okay, and for the thesis that I wanna give for the people to read is neglect in infancy and early childhood towards a definition of the problem. Sometimes it's not about schooling, or like sometimes in their high school years that children feels neglected, but also in their infancy and early childhood. So this was written by Alexandra M. Fitzpatrick. Big shout out to her for making this. And the link of the essay, or like the link of the thesis, is written down below. So as you can see, so this could be a real big help for those parents or like early childhood educators to let those children feel welcome into society, let them feel like they are part of it, not making them feel bad or worse about themselves. So yeah, that's all done. uh Before everything else, I want to uh, do my recognition for all of this. Okay. To Sir D. Dumrike, thank you, sir, for teaching us these valuable uh, lessons in life. I really enjoyed your course. The things that you said, the things that you bestowed upon us during those growth sessions or those reflection sessions was really inspiring, and I hope that uh, I too someday may be that educator that you aspire us to be. Next is my class, BTLEDICT 11. So, hi guys, thank you for always, you know, working hard to achieve those high grades for us, all of us. We did well. Next, we have the PUP College of Education. Thank you, College of Education, for a splendid year. Also, thank you for the wonderful courses that you've bestowed upon us, and also gifted us with an excellent teacher. Next is PUP Santa Mesa, my alma mater. Thank you for having us here in this school, and yeah, thank you. And lastly, yeah, guys, thank you, season. Thank you, guys. And I hope you enjoyed my presentation. This is my C portfolio. Again, this is Sean Almeda. Goodbye.